this video we will discuss something interesting and definitely a shame to miss. Come on, watch until the end. The airport. A place full of people and hopes hidden behind the flashes of cameras and expectant gazes. This is where it all began. Jungkook, in a black hoodie and a mask partially covering his face, walked casually but firmly. Beside him, Taeyong, with a calm, reassuring aura, followed step by step. Their destination, Los Angeles. But this story was no ordinary journey. As the two prepared to enter the departure area, a reporter greeted him. The voice pierced the silence. "It's been a while since you and Taeyong have been seen together. You've been hanging out with Jimin more lately, haven't you?" Silly, Jungkook laughed. Not because the question was funny, but because it touched something deep within him. A genuine smile appeared behind the mask. But his eyes, oh his eyes that couldn't lie. There was something alive there. As if one name, Jimin, evoked a memory so warm and deep. Observant fans caught it. They knew Jungkook wasn't the type to show his feelings easily. He was good at hiding them, used to guarding himself. But this time he couldn't contain himself. In his brief laugh there was a raw honesty. There was a happiness he couldn't contain. What made things even more interesting was that Jungkook and Taeyong arrived at the airport in separate cars. It was unusual as they were traveling together. But fans knew, Jungkook was often seen traveling with Jimin. Even in private moments. On many occasions they were seen returning home together, sitting side by side, sharing a laugh that only two people could understand. Their relationship wasn't just about work. It wasn't just about friendship in front of the camera. It was something more, something beyond words. At concerts, during live broadcasts, when the camera swept over the faces of the BTS members, there were small moments that always belonged to them. Jungkook's gaze on Jimin was so focused, it felt as if the world stopped just to listen to Jimin's voice. The way Jimin laughed when Jungkook joked, their bodies subconsciously moved closer together. And perhaps the most honest thing was silence. Because when two people can be comfortable in silence, without needing to say anything, that's where a true connection is formed. A few days after the moment at the airport, Jimin posted an Instagram story. In it he's seen petting a cat, his voice soft and almost whispering. "I met this cat a month ago." The moment seems ordinary, until the last second of the video when another voice appears. A very familiar male voice. His voice is clear, addressing the cat in a warm tone as if speaking to something he loves. It's quiet, but a silence that makes hearts beat faster. Fans realize something. The video was uploaded just as Jungkook returned to Los Angeles. And in the background, a small campfire is burning. A symbol of warmth. As if they're sharing a quiet night together. There may not be a face in sight, but Jungkook's voice is enough. He's there. Jimin. This isn't a coincidence. Because this isn't the first time. Jimin has posted something timed to coincide with important moments in Jungkook's life many times. And somehow, the voice, the place, even the atmosphere of the post, it always feels like it belongs to the two of them. When two people are in a truly close relationship, they don't need to tell the world. The world will know for themselves. The way they look at each other, the way they walk, the way they're in the same place without being seen together. It's all like a silent poem that can only be read by those who pay attention with their hearts. Jungkook and Jimin never say they're close. But their bodies speak for themselves. Their eyes search for each other. Their fingers often touch each other unconsciously. At every concert there's always a moment when Jungkook turns to check that Jimin is there. And Jimin always responds. We could call it friendship. But sometimes friendship isn't that intimate. There's a sense of security that can only be built through time and trust. There's a calmness in their togetherness that ordinary relationships don't. And most touchingly, they never try to show it. Because for them it's not about showing. It's about feeling. Jungkook's voice at the end of Jimin's video is a small testament to a bigger reality. That they don't need words to convey what's in their hearts. They just need to be there. And they always are. When the cameras aren't on them, when the world isn't watching, that's when they're most honest. No masks. No scripts. Just two people who know each other, understand each other, and care for each other. Sometimes Jimin seems to post seemingly random videos or photos. But if you look closely, there's always a trace of Jungkook there. A shadow. A voice. Timing that's just right. They're there for each other even when no one else is aware. Even when Jungkook is seen alone at the airport, it's not long before evidence emerges that Jimin is there too. It may not be visible, but it's felt. Because true presence doesn't always need the spotlight. Sometimes it's simply there by your side. There are moments when they seem to want to hide. But love that grows in silence can't truly be hidden. It will always find a way to show itself. In laughter, in silence, in a campfire, in voices. And in every second that we don't see but we can feel. They may not say it, but we know that between Jimin and Jungkook, there's something more than the word close. There's a depth that can't be imitated. And there's a reality that doesn't need recognition, because it's strong enough to live on its own. Then one day, when BTS was on hiatus and the members were busy with their own activities, Jimin appeared in a short video. He was sitting by a window looking out with a calm, almost sad expression. Instrumental music played softly. But what caught the attention was the bracelet on his wrist. The black leather bracelet Jungkook had been seen wearing. ARMY recognized it immediately. This was no coincidence. The bracelet, combined with Jimin's expression, spoke volumes. It was as if he'd been waiting, or perhaps reminiscing. A few days later, Jungkook uploaded a photo of himself playing guitar. In the background, a piece of paper with a Korean phrase written on it could be seen, which translated to mean, "If you're still there, I'll come back." No need to mention names. But fans already knew who the phrase was for. Because between Jungkook and Jimin, there's always an invisible thread that unites them. They can be separated physically but never emotionally. Even at a distance, their closeness is palpable. In silence, they still talk. In busy schedules, they still appear to each other. In silence, they exist. And for those who truly see, their relationship isn't just a story. It's part of a small miracle that grows amidst a noisy world. They never say it, but we know. And that's more than enough. Thank you for accompanying the sweet story of Jimin and Jungkook today. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss their next special moment. See you in the next video, Jikookers.